Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Little Women, Stranger Things, and you've heard her as Anxiety, the most current of the emotions, in the animated film Inside Out 2. She's now made her stage debut in Sarah Ruhl's Eurydice, which was named a New York Times Critics' Pick. It's playing now at the Signature Theater in New York City. She even painted this incredible watercolor poster for it because she's just got a lot of talent, y'all. Everybody, please welcome Maya Hawke. You do all the things, I feel like.
Thank you.
Yes. Congrats on the play, first of all.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Yes, and great posters. How long have you been doing watercolor?
You know, really since I was a little kid. I mean, the play, you know, really focuses on this father-daughter relationship for a lot of it. And my dad taught me how to watercolor, like in his little office and in hotel rooms in his trailer when we were traveling around. And so I've been doing it my whole life.
Oh, that's really beautiful. I heard that you also, look, how long does it take you to do a portrait? Because I hear that you do a speed version as well.
I was going to say that since I made a poster for the play, I could make you a poster.
I mean, look, I heard that you are a painter and I maybe have some supplies on hand.
If you brought me some supplies, I could make like at least a fifth grade level.
Come on. I'm just saying. I'm like, I heard you do a speed portrait and I'm like, I really want to see it.
I mean, I don't do a speed portrait. Like, I'm not on the street, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm certainly gonna
try. I can't draw or paint or do anything at all like that. I'm so impressed by this. But okay, so wait, so I'm gonna interview you while you do.
This is good multitasking.
You're gonna be, this is like pat your head, yep, there you go. I do have a simple question though. What's like the first leading role you remember on stage?
Well, the project that I did, it's cool because Eurydice is based off the Greek myth of the Orpheus. You know, he tries to come down to save her, and my first play that like made me want to do theater and want to be an actor was The Bacchae by Euripides. And that was a high school production. I got cast as Agave. I had to kill my own son when I thought he was a lion.
I was like, this is an intense high school play.
It was, I mean, Laura Barnett, still the teacher that's had probably the most influence on me. She's amazing. She's running like an independent theater company out of that school.
Oh, we love teachers.
We love teachers. She is so amazing, and she gave me this part, and it like changed my life. I just love doing it so much, and it was incredible.
Okay. So, the play is based on a Greek myth, right?
Yeah.
Is it Orpheus? Yeah.
It's on the myth of Orpheus, how it's commonly known, but Sarah Ruhl, about 25 years ago, modernized it and made it about Eurydice, who was Orpheus's wife, and she died, and he tries to go rescue her from the underworld, but instead of it being about his story of rescue, though he's extraordinary in the show. Caleb Eberhardt plays Orpheus, and he's amazing and has some of my favorite lines in the whole thing, but it really focuses on Eurydice's relationship to her father, played by Brian Darcy James, an icon. And I lost track of the question.
I was gonna say, I have no idea how, I feel bad that we've now asked you, because I'm like, how is she remembering all of this plus doing this?
It's actually kind of an amazing, it's like if you're nervous, sometimes I get nervous and I like in a meeting or an interview and I try to paint while I'm doing it, or like if I'm like having therapy and I'm nervous,
I crochet.
Yeah, okay, so I try to paint, and so it's actually kind of helped. I can't really pay attention to how nervous I am to be here because I'm just like, I have so much to do.
Also, I think I have just found my partner in crime is talking. You talk fast like I do.
I do.
Yeah, me too. So wait, I have to ask about Stranger Things. So what's, because it's ending, right? So like what, out of all the seasons, out of all the moments, like what's one of your favorite moments that you're gonna take?
Well, okay, this is a silly moment, but in season 4, because I can't even talk about season 5, even though some of my favorite moments are from that, but in season 4, we had to do this scene like outside of a cave, and we weren't supposed to shoot it in the winter, but it got pushed and it got pushed, and then it was like night shoots the week before Christmas. It was, at the time, it must have been miserable, but in retrospect, I just remember giggling with my friends and laughing up a storm, and we were outside in the woods. It was like -2. Poor Joe Keery has no shirt on and no shoes, and I'm running around saying like, get this man some shoes. He's not gonna advocate for himself, but I will. Yeah. And then we had to like simulate an earthquake, and I'm a New Yorker, and I've never been in an earthquake. And so we're like lying on the ground, trying to simulate an earthquake, and I'm like shaking my leg up in the air. which doesn't make any sense. Like the earthquake is like, if anything, it rattles your core, and I don't know. I still don't know. But I could not get myself to stop doing this like kind of crazy limb thing, like a seizure, and it's still in the show. If you watch, you can slightly see that I have an elevated shaking leg. And I don't know why, but it happened.
Oh my God, because you've never been in an earthquake, so that
Well,
makes sense. Were all the other ones that had been in an earthquake going, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know if it was their experience with earthquakes or they're just more talented actors than I am, but they seem to not have an issue with this, and it broke my brain. So that's
But
all.
I feel like if I shake my leg, I'm gonna crush it.
I'm gonna convince everyone that I
want to
am
see
in
the
an
portrait.
earthquake.
Let's
Okay,
show
here it
the.
is.
I
It's done.
like this.
This is your new poster
This
for the
is
show.
my new poster for the show.
I think maybe a third grader, maybe might have made this.
I love it. Will you sign it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna frame it. It's
I will
going in my
sign
office. No joke. It's going in my office. We're
Okay,
getting it framed.
good.
I love getting things matted and framed. I wonder which color I will pull from. I am not sure. Thank you. We've never asked anybody to do so much while sitting on a couch.
You know, it was great for me. It was great for me. Thank
We
you.
need another commercial break. Go see Maya and Sarah Ruhl's Eurydice at the Signature Theater in New York. It's playing right now. Chaz and Beauty Judge is here next. We'll be right back.